Hello everybody, this is Mateo, level 2, I think so. What is this level? I don't even remember. Wait, yes I kinda do, I think it's the ruins. Yeah, indeed it is. Greenhorn Ruins, alright. And first switch immediately. And there's a treasure chest. We got a vase thing, that's cool. So I think... I almost fell in the pit there, that would've been bad. So I think I started telling this story in the first part, but I never really finished it. Oh, wow, I broke that block and the button at the same time. That was pretty neat. But yeah, I had a super difficult time trying to figure out what game I wanted to play. I knew I wanted it to be GameCube, but not what GameCube game. It was either this, Luigi's Mansion, or Super Mario Sunshine. And in the end I went with this, because out of all the games, I probably played this one the most. And it's it's the most obscure one. Super Mario Sunshine being the most popular one, obviously, and then Luigi's Mansion being the second most. And you know, that probably has a lot to do with the characters as well, because, I mean, Wario has, like, the Wario Land series, and that's about it for that. And the mini micro games, or whatever the heck they're called, which, again, I've already given my opinion on those. Luigi is Mario's main brother, and he's in a lot of the main Mario games anyways. And then Mario's in fricking everything, so of course he's well known. Just by the way, those steel doors, you have to pile drive an enemy or an object through them. Yes, thank you, Arrow. Thank you for telling me that the pathway is forward. I mean, I could go for these coins, or I could just go the simple, easy route. Okay, way to completely miss the glue glob. Okay, let's actually head up here now. Oh man, that's a lot of treasure. Okay. So let's just go ahead and cut across, and across. That wasn't too bad. Again, it's only World 1, so they haven't gotten difficult yet, but trust me, these get bad after a while. And before any of you ask, yes, I will eventually LP the other two that I missed. Or I skipped out on for now. The question really is when. Probably not immediately after Wario World, because I like to mix it up both with the systems and with the series. So we'll see. Whatever. It's honestly whatever I feel like playing, and I ended up having a real hankering to play Wario World, honestly. So that's that. Okay, that kind of hurt. Garlic, please, and thank you. Let's just get out of here. We got most of those coins, good enough for me. Okay, now I believe... Yep, there's a pathway over this way, which I could have sworn I hit that light green button. Well, I'm about to figure out. Yep, okay, so it's not the same light green button, I guess? Usually, that's odd. We're gonna go with it for now and see what's... Let's just head back up there, because I fell off prematurely. I'm going to say it was on purpose to check on that button. Okay, that one was totally on accident. I can't make an excuse for that one. But yeah, that first time, totally to check that button, not on accident at all. So yeah, just punch my way through. Oh, there we go. That's the actual light green. That other light green is just a faker. Yeah. If Wario could figure out how to glue glob, and how he's even able to do this, I don't know, especially for his size. Wait, we've already... No, we haven't. This is a different section. Climb up that chain, Wario. So, anyways, I hope you like this enemy, because we're gonna be seeing him a lot. And it's kind of interesting, because the red one, at least, has the Super Mario Sunshine sun on its head, or something that looks a lot like it. So, I don't know what's up with that, if it's a reference, or like... Well, it's probably just a reference. Or a happy coincidence, one of the two. And we can just go ahead and get rid of this guy and be done with him. But he sets up a shield, so you can't move past him, unfortunately. I don't know what that guy did to us, but we're gonna punch him in the face a bunch. And now that's the other light green switch, so we can head back now and grab that treasure. Right here. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. I picked it up and now we're done. Yep. I'm not one for nursery rhymes, viewers. I know that's a real shock to you. Okay, there's nothing down here except a couple of Triceratops. That's what those are. Man, I used to be so into dinosaurs. Like, but then again, what, like, 7-year-old boy wasn't? Or girls, too. I mean, it's not like they're, mostly boys, though, honestly. But still, like, used to be so into dinosaurs. Oh, look, it's the light blue button. I keep on wanting to call them toothpaste buttons, and that's a reason, but I think that's a story for another day, because I already told my one story. If I could get back up here, that'd be great. There we go. Good old corkscrew conch. And then we got a pillar right there. Wasn't there something else higher that I skipped out on, or...? No, okay, we're good, we're good. So we're having a pretty solid run through this level so far, and I just fell. What's really neat, and was completely unnecessary, honestly, is that they made different rooms of this for every single world. So, there's that. Oh, is it gonna be... It's gonna be the last box I hit again, isn't it? There's nothing in the center. This is pretty much it. Yep, there we go. Last box. I swear to God, it's gonna happen every single time. Okay, so let's really quickly knock this guy over and use him to hit the switch. Man, I hate rotating the thing that way. I prefer the other way. Oh man, these things are annoying. You can't hurt them at all and they just consistently spawn enemies. Okay, I'm pretty sure that blue treasure chest is later in the level because I haven't seen it so far, but we do have that treasure chest. And I gotta pick somebody up and spin them. Here we go. I can jump off. Yep. Wario's just that strong. See, this is the way I like to spin my control stick. Yep. That's a thing that we're gonna specify. Okay, let's... Yep, this is the right way, because this is a dead end leading to a trap door. Very easily platforming section right here. Got a piece of garlic, although I don't think I needed that. I honestly can't see my health bar right now. Because of the way I'm sitting, I have my TV on my dresser, and then the corner of the dresser is obstructing the bottom of the television. So, sometimes when I'm running towards the screen, that's where I was before, sometimes when I'm running towards the screen, I have a very limited field of vision, which is why I usually take those segments slowly. Like when we were doing that whole thing with the light green buttons. Oh man, these blocks get annoying in the future. Like, they get really terrible with those puzzles with those things. But that was just our introduction. You punch them, they go flying in that direction. Let's free a Spriteling. There's a battle ring up ahead. Oh yeah, these. So we're forced in here for a minute, and we just gotta beat up a bunch of enemies. The more enemies we beat up, the more stuff we'll get. So that's good. Let's go ahead and charge through these guys. There we go. Okay, now we can start getting the damage done. Just run into everything, and then they'll spawn more, and run into all those guys, and keep it going. These pterodactyls, however, this is the first one that we've actually fought. I just ran past all the other ones. Okay, the Triceratops, you just want to get behind them with it. Okay, and if you can get through the entire battle, whatever, you'll get a bunch of coins, and I think we're about to finish it, honestly. And then it just loops back around. Or it just stops, or it could loop back around. There we go. So yeah, we're starting over, basically. I think, yeah, this is the beginning again. I think that's the fastest I've ever done it, actually. And you can pick up these columns to do a bunch of damage as well. But I just wanted to do it with that. So there we go. Look at all those coins. We're already at 1867. That means basically nothing, unless I die a bunch. Which, I mean, hopefully I don't, for how much I enjoy this game. Okay, it's been a very long time since we hit that dark blue switch. I'm starting to think that I might have missed the treasure on it, which kind of sucks, because I'm going to have to run through this level again. But we're going to keep on going through it as though it were nothing. Hello, Super Mario Sunshine. Honestly, these sections in general are kind of reminiscent of the, the secret stages. Okay, I was afraid I fell there. Let's go ahead and collect these coins. But yeah, just these blocks. This is totally the secret of the tower at the Rico Harbor. I wouldn't be surprised if they took some of the stuff, like if they took these straight from Super Mario Sunshine. Honestly, I mean, if you have them, use them. No need to reinvent the wheel, you know? Okay, let's punch the crap out of this guy because he's actually blocking the way forward this time. Let's go ahead and go into the pit. That's exactly what I meant. Oh, first one this time. That's a change. But yeah, no, I meant to go over here. We have the purple button, which I believe we saw the purple platform just a little bit earlier. Okay, and good. Yet again, this was the dead end. I'm good at finding these dead ends. That will not last. Okay, there's another purple button. Still no blue platform, though, and that's still just as worrying as it was a minute ago. That's why I won't shut up about it. Okay, so this one's just looking like platforming perils. Or we could just jump on top of it all and not let it block us. Block Us. That was a fun board game, mainly because of how strange it was, how creative. Of course, I fall right at the very end. But yeah, Block Us. That was another, like, big board game when I was younger. That's like elementary school stuff right there. Man, this game, such memories. Okay, this time we got it. There we go. Still not too much trouble. And luckily we don't have to go through a unicorn pit while doing that. Okay, so I hit all those buttons. Now we gotta beat up this guy and open up the ladder. Oh, thank you. It's not the stupid other way. I don't even understand why they have it going the other way. But whatever. Okay, let's head up here. These turtle guys exist. Okay, I thought that this was a steel trapdoor behind him and I need to pick him up. But no. Oh god, this one is... This one's just annoying. In this sea of Wario heads, I feel at home. However, I also need to find the trophy and crystal. This is gonna take a little while. We're speeding this up, there's no way we aren't. This is the longest this has taken me. I don't know if it's randomized across playthroughs either, because I feel like I got it in that one earlier if it is randomized. Oh my god, this is definitely the longest this has ever taken. Well, we're 3/5 done now. Oh hey, you can kind of listen for it, I hear it. Yep, there's a trophy, now I just gotta find. So that answers my wonderings of if there's a trophy in this one as well, and there was. Now if I can find the actual crystal, I swear to god, it's the last freaking one. I don't want to hear anything about last ones. Okay, just... Wario just jumped on his own right there. Oh, is that the blue one? I think that was the blue one. Good. Okay, so I can stop worrying about that one, and now I can just worry about the two violet ones from earlier. Violet and like a pinkish color, the last one was. Okay, he is currently inside of us. I'd rather you not pick me up, sir. Okay. So yet again, we need 3. Can go ahead and bust this open. I believe this is our last trapdoor. Do the wave, man. It's the future. Okay, so that's our last trophy piece, which is good, but we still have the pink and purple treasure chest, which we didn't find. Okay, totally looks like there should be something over there. Wario's hiding. Okay. Oh. Was that an NES? I'm pretty sure that was an NES. That's kind of really neat. But yeah, we're missing a treasure chest that I gotta go look for. I want to say it's towards the end of the level because, again, this is an earlier stage, so they're not going to put their buttons too far away from their treasure chest. So I'm just going to backtrack for now. And we also set up those blockhead guys, or whatever they're called, as shortcuts across everything. Nope, not in here. So I think I'm going to cut until I find it, unless I happen to find it like right now, which I'm really doubting. So I will see you all in a moment when I find it. Ah, here we are. So this is over by the second blockhead that we knocked over, and it is another teapot. And then this leads right here to this giant archway that led to the trophy, so I think that's great. I think that's good enough showing where we were. First one? Okay, it wasn't the first one. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to the boss store now. There's no reason to see it all. The rest of this, we've already been through the level, so I will see you all in a second again. Of course, it could be in the very last one I break, or just the very last box in general. Of course, it's in the very last one that I break. If I were to break more of these, even after the fact that I found it, that would be kind of concerning. But no, it's in the very last crate in the entire thing, every single time. I swear to God, we gotta start a counter for that. Which I'm totally okay with starting that counter because it's out of my control. It's not like one of those counters like, how many times do I say fart nugget? Or anything like that. So, yeah. Which I believe that counter is now at 1 in my entire life. So, let's try to keep it that way, honestly. But yeah, it's an actual legit counter that is only determined by the game. Kind of like Chugga Conroy's Mischievous counter, like he didn't have any control over that, and it was just kind of interesting to see how often that happened. We're going to make it the dough I missed counter, that's what we're calling it. And, you know, that entire talk just brought me right to the very end anyways, so not cutting out a whole lot. Oh boy, this guy, the Ant Lion. This just reminds me of the Ant Lion from, oh my god, that screech. But yeah, this reminds me of the Ant Lion from Final Fantasy IV so much. So that's kind of really neat. I mean, it's in the sand pit. It does kind of look like an ant. It's got the mouth and like the side pincers, which I guess all ants have that, but still. So yeah, he has that charge attack when he's enraged. He has that mine attack, and you just kind of gotta watch, constantly run away from the center. Okay, so he has more than 3 hits. Again, I can't see that corner of the screen because my view is obstructed. I'm guessing it's 5 then, which the viewers already know. Yeah, it's 5. That's fine, he's about done anyways. Get over here, you. And he's done now. So we got all the treasure, we beat the boss, we got all the trophies, I think we got all the spritelings. I should really check before I end the level. But you know, whatever. Whoa, 18 minutes? That feels like it was a lot longer. And I'm also cutting a little bit out here and there. And the 3rd level's just a boss, so I guess I'll just stick it at the end of this part. Yeah, that sounds good. God, Wario's fat jiggle. What's kind of neat is each statue looks different. It's not just the same pose either. So that's pretty neat. It's just cool when developers put in that extra bit of effort to make things different as opposed to all the same. So let's go ahead and save our data. And head over to the boss store real quick. But first, let's go ahead and check our treasures. The porcelain urn, the fine china, the ceramic vase, the teapot. Vase, precious pot, lucky figurine, which is just a guy, it looks like. No reference as far as I can tell. And that was indeed an NES. That's pretty neat. We got all that. Got all these guys. And it actually doesn't tell me if I got all the crystals, but I'm pretty sure I did. So we're just gonna leave that as is. And even if I didn't, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't count towards your percentage at all. It's just an extra thing I want to do, because I want to show off all the puzzles or whatever, because some of them can get really difficult. So here, we have a lizard and drag. That's great. So, this being the end of world boss, quote-unquote, it's a little bit more difficult than your average boss, as opposed to just, like, punching it and whatnot. This one, there's actually a little bit of strategy behind it, and there are different ways that you can hit this boss. Although it looks like she's not biting on one of them. Okay, you could just beat her up, I guess. Although it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I swear I know how to hit this boss. Yeah, I could have gone on her tail then. If she gets... You can grab onto her tail, and if she raises it up like that, you can go ahead... Oh, man. You can go ahead and just grab it and then ground pound her when she raises it up. Here we go. Finally, this is what I was trying to do. Okay. Why wasn't she knocked out? Do I have to go with the tongue first? Okay. Shockwave, this is terrible. Stop jumping, just please attack me with an attack that I can actually hit you with. What are you doing? Yes, you have very nice ballerina skills. Now please just attack me with something other than the jump. Alright, let's try this again. There we go, this time it knocked her out. Somehow Wario is able to pick her up, and then we can just go ahead and pile drive her face straight into the ground. Okay, that was a shockwave, was not expecting that. Okay, if you could use the other attack that I can hit you with so I could show it off, that'd be great. Or not. So go ahead, raise me up, or you could just do that. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, this is the worst run of this fight I've ever had. If you could stop spinning around, that'd be fantastic. Do you maybe want to use your tongue attack? Or you could keep on spinning around. Man, that diamond, though, that is rivaling Birdo's diamond. Okay. There we go. So that's number 2. Let's go ahead and spin her around a bunch. Those coins already disappeared. That was really quick. And throw her around. That's the other thing you can do with enemies that I really haven't done with, is throw them. So yeah, if you could attack with her tongue instead of jumping, please. I want to show off the final attack. Or just keep on jumping, you know, that's cool too. Just don't play along with me, game. I'm not even... Wow, we just punched her right in the butt. That's kind of terrible. If you could please do what I want you to do? No? Okay, well, as you might have seen, she also has a glue globe on her tongue, and basically when she spits it out, you want to just kind of grab hold of it, and then she will pull it back real quickly, and then as you get close enough, you can go ahead and jump and ground pound her head again, and that's how you knock her out, is ground pounding her on the head, one of those 2 ways. Okay, yeah, because you can punch her all you want, it's not doing anything, as you can see. And she's just not wanting to play by my rules. What just happened? Excuse me? I have never seen that. Maybe one of you can explain what just happened there. If I had to guess, it's because she stepped outside of the field? But I have never seen that before. Okay, she's going crazy now. She is on her last health. And of course, right when I'm not grabbing onto it. There we go. Please, let me know. Fine then. 1, 2, 3. Rule of threes. Get beat up a little. Accidentally grab onto the tail somehow while you're knocked out. Pick her up. Grab a couple coins for our troubles. And power drive her. That is a lovely view. Let's get away from that. There we go. That's just destroyed entirely, actually. So that ended up making this video way longer than it was supposed to be. And we got a key. Yep, we did in fact. Oh no, it doesn't show the red things. It looks like that first Wario statue is missing an arm when I was freaking out, but then I realized, wait, it showed us the stamp. It's probably just behind his back or whatever. But yeah, that is it for this part. We got the first of 4 keys. So already a fourth of the way through this game, guys, and you might be saying, wow, this is going very quick. But it'll take much, much longer after this, trust me. And we opened up World 2. Heart World. Yeah, this is seriously nothing more than a HUD. Like, there's nothing to it, honestly. But I mean, I can't really gripe too much about it, I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, just a HUD world and that's that. The actual levels in this game, though, are really great. Okay. So anyways, spooky, scary. In the next world, we will go into the Dark Castle. Or whatever it's called. I could actually check right now. Horror Manor. So we'll go into there then. I will see you all then. Goodbye!